Welcome to Pemberley Farm. Well, today we're going to make a breakfast, but it could also be a dessert depending on how you like it. And what we're going to do is make baked oatmeal. Now, in the baked oatmeal, let me tell you what's in it. I'm going to look. I cannot tell you how many times, hundreds probably of times I've made this, but I always look at the recipe. So I'm going to look at it. What we have is 4 cups of oats, a half a cup of sweetener, I use brown sugar, half a cup of oil, a tablespoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt, and they're both in here. 2 eggs, 2 of our fresh eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're going to, after all that's mixed together, we're just going to pour it all in a bowl, mix it together, and then what we do with it is going to be the good thing. What we're going to do is use apple pie filling that you just buy at the store, and we're going to put it in our pan, and then we'll pour this mixture over the top of it. So now, you know, if you, I use this, I've got homemade apple pie filling. Actually, it's mock apple pie filling because I made it with pears, but you'd never know the difference. But anyway, but because I want you to see that you don't have to have canned pears or canned apples or canned anything that you did. You can just go to the store and get one of these. And what I've greased my pan. I let butter melt in it somewhat. And then I'm going to put this in it. Make sure I'm in, that you can see. I'm just going to pull it out of here and spread it out over the bottom. And like I said, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be home canned. You can use this. That's why I did this, so you can see that you don't have to have home canned. You can have whatever you want. I will also tell you that I've used blueberry in this. I have used cherry in this. And I have used, and another thing, I've not done it, but I know that you can put bananas and mashed up bananas and nuts in this. And so be kind of like oatmeal banana bread, kind of. But anyway, so that's what we've done. We've just spread them out over the bottom. Okay, I'm going to sit this over to the side. And if you want more apples, you put more apples. I'm not going to open the other can. But if you wanted more, you could put both cans and have a whole lot of apples in it. All right, so what we're going to do now, what we're going to do is mix all this together. So, gonna mix up my eggs. You know me, I got to break the eggs up. I'm not beating them, I'm just breaking them up. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to put in the oil. I'll mix that up. Then I'm going to put in the sugar and the vanilla. There's no special way to do this. Sometimes I just dump the oats in and put everything in on top of it. Okay, so about a teaspoon, maybe plus. We like vanilla. Don't judge. So anyway, and kind of mix that up. All right, so now I'm gonna put in my oats and my salt and baking powder, because with the baking powder and the eggs, it's what makes it rise. Now it's not going to rise great huge to be in a cake, but so now, because I never measure the milk, I can't tell you how much milk. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like. So we're just going to put the milk in and start stirring it around. Make sure all the ingredients are stirred around really good. And basically what you're going to end up with is kind of like a pourable cake batter is what you're going to end up with. Kind of like a pourable cake batter. All right, so that doesn't want to come out of there, does it? There we go. All right, I'm going to go now to this. But we're still mixing, because see, it's a little pourable, but that'll be dry. If I did that, it would be too dry. So now that's better. Because remember your oats. Now these are quick oats. You can use old-fashioned oats, and that's fine. You just probably have to put a little bit more milk in it, and you might have to cook it a little longer. So, but these are quick oats because it cooks faster, and because when I cook this for breakfast or something, I'm usually in a hurry. But then we also eat it for dessert. So I usually cook enough that we can have plenty of leftover so that we can have it for dessert with sour cream on top of it, or ice cream, or nothing. You know, it's just good. So here we are. This is what you want. All right. And we're going to put this over it, just pour it over it. See, it's just like a cake batter. Okay, and kind of smooth it out over the apples. And then we're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees, for about 45 minutes, and then we'll look at it. Sometimes it takes a little longer than at other times. Depends on how thick it is. Sometimes I get a little carried away with the oats and it's thicker, and I have, it just depends. So we'll check back on them in about 45 minutes and see how close to being done they are. But it's at 350 degrees. And what you want, it's done when it is set. It doesn't jiggle. When you touch it and it's firm. That's how you know it's done. So we'll be back when it's done. Okay, we're back, and it only took about 30 minutes. Now I have a gas stove, so that might help. Sometimes if you have gas, or you see it's very hot. I don't know if you can see the steam rising off of it. But anyway, so that's what we have. I don't think I put quite enough milk in it, so that means, oh my, we might have to put half and half over it or something. Something just terrible like that. I'm really teasing, So anyway, but it's a really good. When we want something sometimes sweet for breakfast, this is what we'll fix. Sometimes, like I said, we'll use it as a dessert. We'll warm it, and you can put ice cream on it. We like sour cream on sweet things. I know some people think that that's just weird, but I put sour cream on apple pie, so it's kind of weird. I know. You can even put yogurt on it. So anyway, this is just a real simple, quick recipe. Give it a try and let us know what you think, how you like it. And like I say, you can use old-fashioned oats as well as the quick oats. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share. And I've been remiss in saying, check out our Facebook page. We are Pemberley Farm on Facebook, and then we are on Instagram as well, at Pemberley Farm 92, I think is what we are. There's a link on Facebook for it. So Ashley's the one that takes care of the Instagram stuff, but I know that we are Pemberley Farm on Facebook, so go check out our Facebook page. We try to post something every day, and you have a blessed day from Pemberley Farm.